Hello everyone, welcome back to Fight Tonight channel. Friends, before starting to watch this video, I would like to ask you to subscribe to my channel. Thanks for supporting me, guys. Devin Haney has made his decision. The WBC, however, has not. Boxing Scene has learned that Haney will move forward with tentative plans to next challenge WBC junior welterweight titleist Regis Prograis. Their respective teams remain in talks for potential showdown later this fall. The decision was made right at the 11th hour of the extended deadline provided to Haney, whether to next fight at 130 or remain at lightweight, where 2017 Olympic silver medalist and former two-division titleist Shakur Stevenson is the mandatory challenger. However, Boxing Scene has learned that Haney's team has petitioned the WBC to instead retain his lightweight title through his potential fight versus Prograis. Stevenson's side, in turn, has petitioned the WBC to honor its previous ruling and declare the title vacant based on Haney's decision to not honor his mandatory title defense. Boxing Scene has additionally learned that the matter will now appear before the WBC Board of Governors, who will vote on whether to grant Haney's request or declare its lightweight title vacant. Efforts to contact WBC and representatives for Haney and Stevenson were not immediately returned after this gas to publication. The current steps in place provide, in effect, a second extension to originally July 21 deadline imposed to resolve this dilemma. It's also a violation of its own rules, which disallow for modifications under such circumstances. However, it remained unclear what action, if any, will be taken should the WBC approve Haney's request to retain his title through his next fight. It will directly impact the status of Stevenson's next contest, since he is entitled to next challenge for the title. It was confirmed early in the month that Stevenson is due to next challenge for the lightweight title in a bid to become a three-division champion. The former WBO featherweight titleist and unified WBC/WBO junior lightweight champ earned the position in a sixth-round knockout of unbeaten Shichiro Yoshino in April 8 WBC lightweight title eliminator in his hometown, and it was officially placed on the clock in mid-July, roughly 2 months after a May 20 unanimous decision win. The 24-year-old from Las Vegas, by way of California's Bay Area, has held the full WBC title since October 2019 and has made 7 overall title defenses. Haney fully unified the division with a wide decision win over unbeaten lineal WBA, WBO, IBF champ George Kambosos. Stevenson is the number 1 ranked WBO lightweight contender and has petitioned to be named mandatory. Haney also has a confirmed mandatory with the IBF, where Argentina's Gustavo Lemos is the challenger in waiting. It has been theorized that Lemos would ultimately fight for the vacant title, potentially versus Mexico City's Isaac Pitbull Cruz, if he beats Giovanni Cabrera on the Errol Spence-Terence Crawford undercard this Saturday. The WBA situation is the least problematic. Gervonta Davis holds the regular lightweight title and would be upgraded to full champ under a scenario where Haney abandoned it or is ordered to act on his WBA super title status. For now, the focus is on whether Haney Prograis will get made and whether he will enter the ring as undisputed champion. Stevenson and his team will undoubtedly want confirmation on the later before either he or Haney enter the ring, as it's abundantly clear it will no longer come versus each other. Devin Haney informs WBC of his next opponent. Shakur Stevenson responds. Devin Haney has been weighing up a decision on whether or not to vacate his 135 pounds undisputed title to move up a division. The 24-year-old became 4-belt champion by beating George Kambosos Jr. last year, and successfully retained those titles in a rematch. Following a second defense of his status this year, he was ordered by the WBC to decide on facing mandatory challenger Shakur Stevenson or its super lightweight champion Regis Prograis. It's no secret that Haney has been in talks with Prograis' team to make that fight happen, and Boxing Scene now reports that he has informed the sanctioning body that's his intention. In normal circumstances, that would mean vacating the lightweight belts. However, it's claimed Haney has petitioned it to keep hold of this, or at least the WBC. That move will not sit well with Stevenson, who is due a shot at the title no matter who holds it. He took to Twitter to comment on the developments. I respect the WBC and Mauricio Suleiman, but come on now, y'all can't allow him not to fight me, move up in weight, hold the belts. That don't even make sense. The WBC has recently come under criticism for allowing heavyweight champion Tyson Fury to step away from the sport and face MMA star Francis Ngannou. Fans see this as holding up the division and would likely feel the same should Haney be allowed to hold onto the belt whilst he pursues other title one way up. That said, there is no guarantee that the board of governors tasked with answering the petition will vote in favor of it. A well-known matchmaker from New York State, Rick Glazer, commented on the rumors persistently circulating in the boxing environment that Gervonta Davis may hold his next fight against Chris Colbert. Rick, who at one time arranged many fights for Larry Holmes, considers the choice of opponent truly terrible, because in the recent fight Colbert, to put it mildly, was not impressive. He suffered a one-sided defeat from Gervonta Garcia and extremely controversially defeated Jose Valenzuela. Premier boxing champion has just shown a huge face on pay-per-view with the fight of Gervonta Davis against Ryan Garcia. But despite this success, the company has now started negotiations on the fight of Davis against Chris Colbert. This is a terrible and absolutely senseless duel. There is no point in holding it unless it is an ordinary Showtime fight that will be shown on Saturday night, Rick wrote. Gervonta Davis' next potential opponents for this year. Gervonta Davis is out of jail after serving 44 days of sentence for violating a prison sentence initially related to his infamous hit-and-run case from 2020. Tank was under house arrest, which he violated by staying at the Four Seasons Hotel and a $3.4 million worth penthouse instead of trainer Calvin Ford's one-bedroom stay. He will now have to serve another community. However, Tank is likely to appear inside the ring again. And Showtime's Steven Espinosa shitline on whom we can see the undefeated knockout artist face next. In a chat with Fight Hype, Espinosa said, "I think it's an option, rematch Isaac Cruz. You know, and I think it's an interesting one because of Isaac's style. And the fact that neither one of those guys was completely satisfied with how the first fight went. But there is plenty of other guys that we could look at. We will look at as well." The Showtime representative also said that a potential fight between Gervonta Davis and Devin Haney is also in preliminary discussions. However, it's not likely to be happening next for either man, as Regis Prograis can get a shot at Dream Haney. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel.